The next set, we got Genghis Connor versus Tarchwood. Okay.
Falcon.
Yeah. I've never seen either of them play, but, you know, I'm down.
Yeah.
Maybe I have, but I just can't remember. I've heard of the name Genghis Connor, though.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're from around here, maybe.
Like Ohio?
Yeah, I think.
Okay.
But don't quote me on that.
Okay.
Do not quote me.
Well, yeah, man, it should be a hype set. I mean, this far in the bracket, we got Falcon versus Icy.
Okay.
Okay.
I had to play in Ices and pools, and it's so interesting just because I feel like you don't see that many Ices anymore.
Right.
And it's just like you have to remember the matchup. If you're not like playing it regularly, it's one of those like you kind of forget about these little things that Ices can do.
I feel like people don't play it nearly as much as they used to.
No,
I was gonna ask you like has the perception, like has the feeling of playing that character changed since Wobbling's been on?
Like is it easier to
or
like
harder, or do they just like do things different that they used to not do pre-pandemic?
I mean, I don't know. I think Ices are just like the really, really good ones still hit so hard. Like it doesn't matter how you DI, like one grab is still gonna hurt, you know what I mean? So yeah, and like I think Slug obviously is like the most notable and the most consistent top level Ices right now. And
you got Lunar Dust too.
Lunar Dust, yeah, absolutely.
Some good ICs out there
for sure.
Shout out to Tuesday. He's my boy. He plays ICs. One of my favorite ICs. But yeah, I think for the most part, I do think this character plays a little different. I do think because of like no wobbling, they're a little bit more creative, like with their aerial movement or just their aerial spacing.
Yeah.
But maybe that's just me. I don't know. I've also watched ICs way more than I've played them the last couple of years. So I don't know. I might play them and just think, man, this is the same shit.
It's the same. It's all the same stuff.
But who knows? I think for the most part, though, I think they kind of have to be more creative just because without wobbling, I think it's like a lot harder to just punish in general.
Yeah, definitely. I think I've noticed that they're better with Sopo nowadays.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, Genghis Connor, they're doing pretty good.
That was kind of crazy.
I'm shocked that Tarchwood started.
Yeah, interesting.
Right? And I know
this
that
game is getting out of hand quick, though.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, this is and I know both of the like Falcon can be good here, but it's just like I don't know why start.
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe get it out of the way, I guess.
That's true, but you know, like I don't know. I'd rather get it out of the way with a W.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Instead of just like default. Oh, damn, that's tough.
Ouch.
4-stock this late in the tournament is kind of wild.
See what I mean, though? Like, Icy's punish game still is...
Yeah, it's still there.
It's nasty.
I think their neutral got a little bit better. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah, I could see that.
I think it had to.
They had to, yeah.
You know? It's just... I think a lot of ICs back in the day, you would just see them just kind of go for grabs.
Yeah, like
as
CC
they should,
grabs.
Right. It's like... Not to say they don't go for that stuff if it comes to them, but I don't think they're looking for it. It's kind of just like, if I get it, I get it. If not, it is what it is. All right, Tarchwood, let's step it up. I like to see that.
Yeah.
I don't like seeing people get 4-stock, man. It's pretty general. I'm not trying to see somebody get bodied.
Yeah.
To each his own, though. You know, some people like that, but I believe Tarchwood. They're struggling, but they can bring him back. I do think this matchup is Falcon favorite. I will say that.
Oh yeah, 100%.
From when I played this match, I find this matchup easier than the Spaces. I go for jump, cross up stomp.
Yeah.
Works every time. I hit one of them like guaranteed. And then from there, I'll just go for knee. And it'll just delete them. And then Raptor Boost too. Raptor Boost is hella good.
You remember Giano, right?
I do. Shout out to Giano.
Yeah, shout out to Giano. That was my mentor from my state, from years ago.
Speaking of that, I think one of the first sets I ever seen was when he, didn't he beat you that?
That's what I was going to bring up. Yeah. So he didn't beat him. See, this is like the Mandela effect because everyone talks about it. I think like Toph had a couple of videos about this recently, like with Borp.
Yeah.
And which were great, by the way.
Yeah, shout out to Tove.
Shout out to Tove, great content creator.
Yeah.
Legend. But yeah, so he took him to game 5. He lost game 5, and he got like 3rd at pound 2, I think it was.
Yeah.
Which was like
that's insane.
It was one of the best like Falcon runs at a major.
At that time.
And for a long time.
Yeah.
It was like one of the better runs. And but he had the craziest part about it was game 4. He had a 4-stock to 1 comeback. Brought it all the way back, yeah, which was just insane, you know.
See, that's why I thought he won that set.
Right,
that comeback
you see
is
that,
so
and you're like,
legendary.
oh, it's just like, you know, I guess he just won. Like,
right.
We don't even talk about game 5. We just, you know, we talk about game 4.
It's like the Iverson crossover on Jordan.
Yeah,
bro.
100%.
See Jordan get crossed, you're like, oh, the Sixers won this. You look back at that score, Jordan had like 30. they won by like 10.
Yeah.
Like, oh, damn.
But they remember the crossover.
They remember the crossover, man.
Exactly.
Sometimes you can have a winning moment and just still lose. That moment will live forever. No one cares that Gianna lost.
Right, exactly.
You know?
Well, and you know, the reason I bring that up is because you can just see the explosive potential in those games, even from back then, like the punish game that like Falcon has on Ices.
Yeah. Falcon can really just go off on Ices. I think Tarchwood, they're playing a lot better this time around. They got to take some stocks.
Ooh.
Okay.
Got the jump too.
Yeah, just grab the ledge. Avoid invincibility. Don't get down smash, please.
Definitely a better handle on the matchup than last
game. See
that
stomp? You see
that stomp was sick.
Dude, it's so good.
Oh,
see?
You're right.
See?
Oh.
Bro, hey, no cap. I've beaten a lot of your favorite ice climber players doing that. They can't punish it, I swear. And then Tarchwood, did they hear me?
Yeah, I was going to say, I think they got the stream pulled up, dude.
Cross up stop rapid move, bro.
Oh my god. Okay.
It actually just deletes this character.
Yeah.
Unless you're like Slug or like Chew or something like that, you're not beating that, right? And even they'll struggle. I'm taking games off them doing that, bro. I promise. I might not win the set, but I'll try. Grab, yep, knee.
Wow,
okay, Tarchwood.
Let's go.
Gotta avoid invincibility, avoid the down smash. Or the back air. One of the two always happens.
I wonder what changed from game 1 to now.
Cross up stomp.
Yeah, cross up stomp. You're right. Good point.
It's so good, dude.
Okay.
Honestly, I'm okay with that loss because that means what was more important is adaptation happened.
Absolutely.
So, like, we were watching Prince of Boo vs. Justice earlier, right? And, you know, Justice was kind of getting washed game 2, but then adapted and was, like, doing better. So, like, Justice getting 4-stock, then brought it back, but still lost.
Yeah.
And then after that, he reversed 3-0 Prince of Boo.
No, did he really?
Yeah.
Oh,
and I
that's
think it's
sick.
like what's good when you see stuff like that, those adaptations, even though Tarchwood, they're down, like, they're like, oh, okay, I figured out how to punish now. So,
like these little mental notes are starting to add up.
Right.
And the adaptations are definitely happening.
Right. They definitely roll over into the next game.
Yeah.
So
that's the nicest feeling where, like, even though you're down 0-2, you're like, oh, no, I figured it out.
Yeah, I
like,
figured it. Yeah, that's the best.
Yeah.
Especially when you come back. When you just win 3 straight, you're like, okay, yeah, I was right. My game plan worked. I just didn't know what I was doing the first 2 games.
That is the nicest part about best of 5s, in my opinion, in general, is just that, like, there's more time for players to kind of adapt to one another. And sometimes I feel like it's almost necessary because you could just, like, I don't know, get cheese or a situation that you're not used to once or twice in 2 games. Oh, that was sick. And that could just be it, you know? It might be too big of a mountain to climb back from, but...
No, I agree. I think usually a majority of best of 5s, I think the better player wins.
Yeah.
The majority of the time.
For sure.
Obviously, there's, like, crazy exceptions. And even when it looks like it's an upset, you could argue that that person obviously at that moment is the better player.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, winning 3 games over somebody who is, like, quote, a better player is very hard to do.
Right.
You know,
it's insanely hard to do.
It's one thing to get a game or even take somebody to game 5, but being able to close out that best of 5 set is so hard.
You know, we've been talking about Tarchwood, but honestly, I can't say Genghis Connor, they've been doing a great job of just holding center.
True.
And controlling it. And also, I was about to say, catching Tarchwood in the air.
Yep, with back air.
They've been really good at calling that out.
Yep.
I think that's hard for ICs because at some point you have to take a risk and either expose your Popo or your Nana.
Yeah.
And, like, you obviously don't want to, if you could keep both of them safe, you would. But I think naturally or ICs, like, you see how Genghis kind of how they took that hit. Like you have to like risk almost Nana dying just to punish.
Right. Yeah, for sure. One thing about Icy's back air, it's just like it's so fast, and I don't know, you just feel like you're not gonna get hit as hard as you do from it.
Right.
But as we've seen, Genghis Connor has just been going up and meeting Tarchwood in the air with back air and recoveries.
Oh, okay. That the patented nice back
like
air. You gotta have a man. You can't have a block with that one nice back air. You know what I'm saying? No?
Yeah.
I feel like we have a list or like a compilation where we rate the nicest back airs in Melee history.
That should be its own little segment for sure.
Yeah. Welcome to the nice back air segment. Rate the back airs, guys.
The nicest back air of all time. Somebody has to figure that out. What is the best
content
one?
Creators, you're welcome.
Everybody's on their computers right now.
Right,
they're getting the video editors up.
Right. The thumbnail with the back air. The puff. You ever seen the puff with like the crazy leg back air?
Yeah.
Yeah. Genghis Connor with some nice back airs.
I don't know about the nicest back airs of all time, but these are pretty nice. These are pretty nice. Yeah, I like that.
Oh. Yeah, I'm on my field 3, man.
Okay. I thought,
it's over.
Yeah.
Oh, that should have been down smash, down tilt.
Oh, the triple roll?
All right. Okay, we sticky walking.
Yeah.
That's how I know I'm going to win.
I just want to move around a little bit longer on stream. Some more screen time.
Let's do something cool now that I have a huge lead. And this should do it.
Yeah, one more chance. Should be a back air.
Oh, up air. Okay. I was with you, Reeve. I don't know.
What's up with people getting up airs trying to back? I'm like, what's going on?
Yeah.
Like,
that was definitely a back air right there. Okay. Should do it. Yeah, there we go. There was a nice back air. There we go. Oh, we got my boy Drew on the other stream. The guy with the red hat. That's like Grandma's Got Games, like big homies.
Oh, okay.
Or like not big homies, but like they're like they work together in real life.
Okay, yeah.
They're boys. Shout out to Drew on both streams. Going to comms. Here we are.
What up? Welcome back.
Yeah, man. That set Genghis Connor played it pretty good. I think Tarchwood, they had some stuff, but it was kind of like too little too late.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, but I mean, it's definitely one to go back on the drawing board. Like I said, I think that matchup is very clear when you're doing something right and when you're doing something wrong. So the cool thing, if I'm Falcon, I'm like, okay, I'm clearly doing something wrong here.
Yeah.
So you could always, it's like, see something like a Marth Fox, I feel like there's more nuance as to like what's happening sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
So you can like make slight mistakes and get bodied on either side. Whereas like I feel like with Falcon, when you're losing the ices like that, like it's like clear.
Yeah,
like,
there's some stuff that needs to be addressed.
Yeah, for sure. So speaking of addressed, we got we got
a break.
Dreffin. Yeah, we do got Dreffin versus Balloon Day. But before we do that, we go into a quick break. Use the bathroom, get some popcorn, all that good stuff. We'll be right back. See you guys soon.
See you guys.